Okay, good morning, Year 12, and welcome to the first installment of Mr. Palmer's screencasts. These will basically pop up from time to time, basically when I'm sick of talking at the group and want you guys to get involved in some exercises. So what I'll do is we'll talk about the content using these screencasts, and then I'll set some activities for you guys to I guess basically just sort of bed down the knowledge that we've talked about. So the first one we're going to do is the trial balance. So we've talked about general ledgers, and I think we're reasonably okay with that. The next, I suppose, stage in the process is producing a trial balance. And a trial balance basically just lists all the accounts in the general journal and their balances. So basically, you have to foot the account, and then you essentially just use that figure that you've done that you've calculated during the footing of the account process to produce the trial balance, and then eventually you would use that trial balance to produce the balance sheet. So essentially, the first thing we need to do is add up all the amounts on the debit side, add up all the amounts on the credit side of the ledger or of the ledger account, and essentially just work out the difference there. So pretty straightforward. So I'll give you an example here. So if we have a look here, you've got balance left over of 12,500 from last month. We've paid some wages, we've paid some rent, we've made a cash sale. Our debtors one of our debtors has paid us $3,400, and then we've drawn some money out. So basically, we've added up all the debits, 21,900, all the credits, 19,250, and that basically the difference between those two figures is 2650. So once we've done that for every account on our books, what we then need to do is create the trial balance, and this is what the trial balance looks like. It's pretty straightforward. So notice here that the number that we've worked out in our footing process just gets translated straight down to our trial balance. As you can see there, we've got a bank of 2,650. So for all of these other accounts, all these other ledger accounts, we've done that footing process, and that has and these are the figures that we've calculated. Now notice that this is actually really good because the debit side and the credit side are both equal, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. So that may not occur every time, and that's okay. Basically, it's one of the reasons why we do a trial balance, is to work out, or to, I suppose, highlight any errors that may have occurred. So these are some of the errors that get revealed by using a trial balance. So if two entries have been recorded on the same side of the ledger account, so two debits or two credits, only one entry might have been recorded, or different amounts may have been recorded. So look, a really good way of I suppose, revealing errors from that perspective. A couple of errors that it doesn't pick up, obviously, it doesn't pick up transactions that have been omitted altogether. That's pretty much a given, isn't it? If you've mucked up the debit and credit entries, so they've been reversed, it's not going to pick that up, obviously. And if a transaction is just totally recorded in the wrong account, so for example, you're paying wages and you've recorded it as rent, or the incorrect amount. That's another way. That's the other, I suppose. That's the other error that it won't reveal. So you can use this tool to check your own working out. as well as to make sure that obviously the accounting equation is in balance. So that finishes the section on the trial balance. We'll just have some activities set on Edmodo. If you can complete those, that would be great. Cheers.